Port visits are short when you're cruising. You don't want to spend your time searching for deals on carpets, wondering which restaurant is the most authentic, or trying to figure out the best way to get to the botanical garden. Think about it. By planning in advance, the experience you have on land will be more fun and more relaxing, and you'll get to see and do whatever interests you. Actually, I think the vacation begins when I start planning. It helps me anticipate the great time I'll have. Planning is part of the fun and makes the whole adventure better. The alternative is stepping off the ship to find a maze of unknown streets, beautiful food you're not sure about, customs that seem unfriendly, and salespersons you're not sure you can trust. So what's the first step? You need to decide if the ship's tours are for you. For most cruisers, this is the best option. Even though it can be a bit more expensive, there are serious advantages. First, it's all planned out for you. Cruise line pick tours that have been popular with past cruisers, and cruise lines select insured and well-managed tour companies, so it's more likely to run smoothly. Also, if there's a meal included, restaurants should meet American standards for hygiene and quality. But most important, your time will be effectively managed to make sure you get off the ship quickly and the ship won't leave without you. That's always a good thing. Those are the pluses. On the downside are the higher cost and often the size of your tour group. Tour guides are likely to direct you to higher priced stores that give them a commission on what is sold. Most restaurants included in tours will be buffets. Buffets are not my favorite. Sometimes the best option is a compromise. By taking a half-day tour, you will still have time on your own. But taking the ship's tour is no excuse for not preparing. If you're a seasoned traveler or like to do things on your own, then striking out independently is a good option and will likely save you some money. But to make it work, you'll definitely need to do some homework. There are 3 main questions to ask yourself. My wife will tell you my first question is, where are we going to eat? It's true. I love food. It's my favorite adventure. On the other hand, my wife's first question is, where can we shop? Don't get me wrong, she's more likely to browse than to buy, and actually, we both enjoy walking down a street of shops with authentic local crafts and beautiful products in their windows. However, the most important question is, what attractions and activities are best in this port? Books are the old-fashioned way to get information about travel, but in some ways, the old-fashioned way is still the best. Books generally offer more details, nice maps, and practical information you can't find on the web. And there are some great series of travel books that suit every taste. My personal favorites are Lonely Planet, Rick Steves, Photos, and Eyewitness, which has some great pictures. However, be sure your guide is up to date. The other things to look for are, does it have good maps for driving or walking around? Are there prices and hours of operations for attractions? And does it include regional attractions, not just those in the port city? Videos are a fun way for the whole family to discover what there is to see and do while you're on your cruise, especially if you're taking children or teens. Your best bet for travel videos is to visit your local library, go to a video store, or use a service like Netflix. But as with books, it's important to make sure that the videos are up to date. In my experience, videos are only available for the most popular places you will visit. Rick Steves has a very nice European series that includes lots of cruise ports. What would we do without the internet? It has a boatload of port information for free, and every day there is more. Of course, you don't know what to trust. Who posted it? Where did the information come from? How doctored up are the pictures? That's why it's important to use an authoritative source. In some cases, you may need to look at several sites to make sure you get quality, up-to-date information. For many popular ports, there are some great user forum sites that post reviews by people like you who've been there before. TripAdvisor and Cruise Critic are 2 excellent sites with lots of reviews. But for less popular destinations, there will be fewer postings, which makes the information less reliable. And it's a well-known fact that many businesses post their own positive reviews. So you need to take care not to rely completely on this information. Official tourist sites are often useful if you can find a good one in English. These sites are more likely to display quality businesses and attractions than advertising sites. One warning though, just because a site says it's official doesn't mean that it is. For example, Greenland has 2 sites that look very official, and the site that says it's official isn't. I don't know about you, but I find sites with lots of advertising annoying. Many sites display a little information, probably taken from other sources, and lots of ads. Advertising isn't all bad, but I prefer real information. Cruise line and travel agency websites offer some information. Cruise lines will usually have complete descriptions of their excursions. This information may be useful to you, even if you're not taking that tour. A few large travel agencies have posted good introductions to port, but don't expect a lot of details. Videos, books, and the internet all have their advantages in planning, but they usually don't provide all the information you need to pick your best options. Your time is limited. You need to know how far away it is, the cost of transportation, and any other costs. Wouldn't it be better to have one website with all the information you need? With our brand new site, cruiseportatlas.com, we are building an information source for cruisers. Not just descriptions of attractions, activities, restaurants, shops, tours, and hotels, but also the practical information to make sure you have the time to get there and an idea of how much it will cost you. We're just getting started, so as of April, we have just a few ports listed, mostly Mediterranean ports that don't have good websites in English. We've designed Cruiseport Atlas for you, the cruiser, not for advertisers. We've made it easy to use, and we're getting our information from local experts. Our goal is to save you time planning your port visits. Please visit our site and let us know what you think. I'm John Morn. My wife Donna and I love to travel, and we both enjoy planning our adventures. I hope our expertise and contacts with international destinations will help you make the most of your next cruise experience. Thanks for watching, and happy cruising.